Right then, gang, welcome back. Jay Wow here, and we're back with Sunderland and Road to Glory. And since last time, let me tell you, things have been going brilliantly once again. Unbeaten in the league. Somehow. There's been times, there's been dicey moments, but we have maintained our unbeaten run after 21 games, nearly halfway through the season. Let's have a look at the schedule. We've had some big instances happen. We've had some big things happen over the course of this time. Firstly, you're taking a look at these goal scorers here. Last here, was it about Oxford? I've really played all that since. Maybe I have. Let's see. No Jermaine Defoe scoring. Not a single goal from Jermaine Defoe. Why is that? Firstly, he had a few games out of form and then he got injured for 6 weeks. He's literally just come back. He's come back and scored there in a 5-0 win against Morecambe. Last two games, 5-0 and 6-0. Crawley are basically at the foot of League 2. Morecambe, foot of League 1. We should be dominating them. We're out of the Papa John's Trophy Northern section second round to a defeat to Rochdale. The big thing is Charlton in the FA Cup first round. A 0-0 draw. Took it to a replay. This, extra time. Well, we're 1-0 up. 90 plus 3, they equalised. I was heartbroken. Then Patrick Roberts with a phenomenal free kick. He then equalised, and then in penalties, we won 3-0. All three misses. That was a roller coaster. I wish I'd come back for that game, to be fair. But what we're doing today is we've come back for Plymouth, who are 5th, and we're going to play Ipswich, who are 7th as well. So it's going to be a double header. There's a week in between. So without further ado, let's have a quick look at some of the players and some of the performances. You've got Patrick Roberts, who's got 12 goals this season. Brilliant. Daniel Jebison's got 11. Alex Pritchard from central midfield attack, 11 goals. And Jermaine Defoe with 12. So I said, how am I going to cope without Jermaine Defoe? Well, Patrick Roberts and Alex Pritchard are pretty much guaranteed to still be here, unless I sell them. But I can't see myself doing that, because they are key players. One thing is with Patrick Roberts is there was a clause in his contract with Man City. He's hit that clause, and now our entire transfer budget's gone, and we've got like next to no wage budget. So yeah, we are in a bit of a pickle financially. However, Kirill said there's no takeover happening. I was going to say there's a takeover on the way. This morning, Kirill Louis Dreyfus has said he is staying put. Put some money in then, Kirill. Anyway, I'm just going to quickly mash continue because I've not got to the game, stupidly. But yeah, I've been playing a little bit of this file. I'm really starting to get into it now. Really starting to get into it. Now I'm going to have to pick the team as well. I should have done all this beforehand. I think that's probably my strongest squad. And another thing to consider is Aidan McGeady. Derby want him. Derby? Can they afford him? They're on 2 points. What would they be on? 18, 23. Oh, they'd be well outside the relegation zone. Reading had been touching the playoffs. Oh, right. I'm going to pause the video for a second, guys, because I'm going to have to praise the training, and you don't want to see that. And I can't bother to edit it, so. And we're back, guys. Thank you for being patient with me there. I wanted to quickly get that done, because you've got to keep the morale up of the team. And one of the easiest ways to do that is to praise the training. I always praise anyone above an 8 every single week. And pretty much I will always praise someone's match performance if they get an 8 or above as well. Anything below a 6.5 I will tend to criticise. Oh, Daniel Jebison for Jermaine Defoe, the assistant thinks. He is lacking in fitness and sharpness, and he only wants 45 minutes of action. Do you know what? We'll do that, and we'll probably bring him on in the second half. Oh, Bailey Wright's injured. Okay. Okay, Callum Doyle wants a rest. I'm going to bring Lars Dendoncker on. And Winchester on the bench. Lars Dendoncker's not played many games. Few off the bench. 6 in all competitions. He's improving, you know. Bought him for about 140k. If he gets another star rating over here, not that I take too much attention to the star ratings, but the idea is just to hopefully cash in on him, because I don't want to keep him. He's not going to make it to the Premier League with us, but I want a bit of money. That's the key thing. You need to find those younger players that you can flip for a profit at this level. So I don't want to make too. Don't want to be too attached to any one player. When you're in the Premier League and you've got a player that you get in for cheap and they're worth a lot, with a heavy heart that you've got to let them go. Being there, say who's done that with me on every save I've done in the Premier League. Karim Adeyemi. He comes, he does brilliantly, and then I think in save with Newcastle and with Southampton, I didn't get him with Norwich. The Newcastle and Southampton save, both times he went to PS. Daniel Jebison has scored a beautiful goal while I'm waffling about Karim Adeyemi. I'd love to have him in the Championship next season, but if Sheffield United are still in the Championship, I can't see why they won't want to keep him. He's been brilliant this season as Jebison. Him and Jermaine Defoe, they'll keep us in the Championship. Not a lot I've got to do with this squad. I mean, I'm undefeated. I'm absolutely flying. And I'll take that momentum into next season, and I will make some signings and strengthen the squad. You know, probably be able to attract some higher caliber loan players. Premier League quality that at the moment won't come to me, but next season probably will. All I've got to do is just persevere and get the loans in and get young players in. I don't want to spend too much on players unnecessarily, but we're going to have to settle in for a couple of seasons in the Championship. I don't think it'd be wise to try and. They don't think it'd be wise to try and get back-to-back promotions. No, I'm not trying to not get promoted next season, but don't think the squad and the team would have the strength to maintain itself in the Premier League. I think it would be a real struggle. Anyway, half-time, not the best game so far. But we'll take it. We will take it. Passing's been good, has it? I don't know. I've not been paying attention. I've been talking too much. Patrick Roberts is not playing well. Neither's Danny Bath. Would we bring anyone on? I'll tell you what. I'm going to bring Connor Mahoney on for Patrick Roberts, set piece specialist, and Bennett Yomili, Danny Bath. Double change at half time. Doesn't leave me much wiggle room tactically. Should we be pegged back to 1-1, or if something goes awry, which could do here. Some people are having a good season. They're pushing for the playoffs. I think are they fifth at the minute inside the playoffs. So yeah, it made perfect sense to come back for this game. Oh, Huggins. Penalty. Going to be 1-1. Unless Hoffman can be a hero again. That's another point. Hoffman's in on loan. Some of my big players, Jebison, Hoffman, Chukwuemeka. Can't remember his name now. Is it Doyle? Callum Doyle from City. another loan player. So a lot of my players are in on loan, so I do need to replace them next season. It might be a bit arrogant to be talking about next season, but we're doing so well in the league. I can't see us not going up, whether it be whether it be as champions or whether it be as just in the automatic places. If we ended up in the playoffs like in real life, I'd be disappointed at this stage. I mean, there's only a point between Wigan and Portsmouth. Oh, well, now what do we do? My squad's not deep enough. That's my problem. I'm just gonna have to play Carl Winchester there. Sorry, Carl. Play him on the right and then play Luke O'Neill on the left. He's a more natural wing back. Right, we're going to demand more. Pause it before the highlight starts, otherwise something will happen and then they'll hate the feedback. Some of them love it. Some of them love it. Mainly Plymouth, it seems. Right, Edwards, Kamara. Come on, get it away. Pass it around. Oh, what was that? Just hoofs it clear. Get it away. Oh. Well, after the scintillating form we had last night, I made the mistake of turning the game off ready for today's live com. And we've deserved the defeat, to be fair. Oh my god. Jem Ashley. Yes! We've got away with one here, gang. If you look at the stats, Plymouth have been all over us. 2.1 XG. I suppose they have had a penalty. But 8 shots on target, 17 overall. We have got away with one there. That's been the story of our season. We weren't good enough, we must improve. Because there's been quite a few games where we've drawn, where we deserve to lose. And there's been quite a few games where we've won, where we could have drawn or lost. So we have been lucky to be where we are. Everyone's jaded and could do with the rest. Right, I'm going to pause it and I'm going to mash through to the next game, which is against Ipswich. So I'll see you in a couple of days. Okay, gang, we're back. Ready for the game against Ipswich. One thing I will just note, I played Ipswich a few games ago and they were not in fourth, let me tell you. They are on an absolute scintillating run of form. Let's have a look. Past positions. Ipswich. Yeah, they were about here. Yeah, they were about 10th. What's their schedule saying? The last time that they lost or dropped points was against me. The 20th of November. So about in the last month, they've won 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they were basically in the last 5. And they've flown up the league into 4th position, which is going to make today's game even more interesting. So straight into it here. Recent praise is just, I don't know. They're all loving it. They all seem motivated. Even Dan Neil, who sat on the bench, is motivated. Go on, Dan. Okay. A little bit of first few minutes encouragement. Get those big green faces. Aidan McGeady. Big Roberts with the corner. Swings it in. Who's there? Who was there? If they score from this now, I'll be livid. Well away. Right. After this game, we are halfway through the season. So if we avoid defeat, we are officially undefeated halfway through. 14 points clear of second place. Like, if I mean, that would be the biggest bottle job I think I've ever seen. We don't go up automatically. It's very tight from second down to about 5th, 6th. Plymouth Argyle, who were in 5th before the last game, they drew against me. They didn't even lose. And they deserved more. But they're now languishing in about 8th. It's very tight. Anything could happen. Thompson checks Daniel Jefferson. Yeah, give him a yellow card. Yeah, they're down at 8th. 5 points separates 9th to 2nd. Sheffield Wednesday in 10th there. Favourites for the league, apparently. What does the media know? Oh, I don't know. Been unlucky so far. No one is interested. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Patrick Roberts again. Not playing well. And Daniel Jefferson not playing great. We've got 10 minutes. 10 minutes, boys. Before I make changes. This is probably the biggest challenge we've had this season so far. A hot informing Ipswich side. And I'll be honest with you, I am expecting, especially away, I'm expecting a defeat at some point. I've been expecting a defeat since about game 13, 14. I couldn't believe I was on a 14-match unbeaten streak. And now we're on 22-match unbeaten streak, maybe 23 in the league. And ball. Fine. Oh, it's all Ipswich. It's all Ipswich. Something's got to change. Oh, Hoffman, well played. Something's got to change. Not doing terrible for possession. Our passes completed is a bit wayward. Okay. Right, so I'm going to spread them wider. I'm going to slightly shorter. I'm going to slightly slow it down. And then I'm going to bring on Jermaine Defoe. And Mahoney. I'm not massively keen on a lot of my team, to be honest, in this game. I think we have played poor. Right. Demand more. Demand more. Come on. Show me something else, guys. They love it. They love the encouragement. The Sunderland enjoying themselves, apparently. I'm not. Where's the highlights? I'm going to demand more again. They love it again. Show me something. Right, attacking. Aidan McGeady. Rubbish. Very disappointing here. Very disappointing. What a drab 0-0. Well, gang. Double header, 2 draws. Not happy at that. Not happy at that. But we are 15 points clear. Wow, Ipswich have gone up into second with a draw. How tight this is. 4 points separating all them. And then Sheffield Wednesday another 4 points further back. Doncaster are as close to 10th as they are to second. Doyle is football's best friend, is he? Johnny Midgley. Okay, gang, that's the end of the live com. We are absolutely walking away with the league. I mean, in the interest of getting us up into the championship, I mean, where are we going to come back? Maybe should we come back? Oh well, I didn't even know that the third round had been drawn. I mean, for the whole purpose of the series, we are looking to overtake Newcastle in terms of success and be the biggest team in the Northeast. We have to come back for the game against Newcastle. We have to. So that's not far away. That's what, 4 games? I will blitz through them and I will come back. And then we might tack on Accrington as well, depending how it goes. We might just have a little bit of a catch up of where we're at. And then I'll probably just blitz through, probably try and get through the rest of the season in maybe 2 or 3 episodes. You know, it's going to be reasonably short season episode wise, maybe 7, 8 max. Whereas I think I'd probably stick to about 10 for the most part. Not much to discuss. You know, when things are going this well, it's there's no jeopardy, there's no drama. 14 points clear. We're not fixture watching. We're not going to get excited about someone dropping points. So, but what we'll do is, because I'm painfully aware this video has rumbled on for quite a while, we will actually do an update and we'll check on Newcastle and how they're getting on and everything in the next episode when we're about to play them. So, that being said, thank you very much for watching. If you did like this video and you're liking the series so far, please do like the video down below. It really helps me out. And subscribe to the channel. I'll see you soon.